Action in action.
Take a look at this romantic coastal city. We were just in Casablanca, also on the coast, but this place has a completely different vibe all its own. Here you'll find long, sprawling beaches. You'll find seagulls the size of your freaking head, and you'll find fish.
Port de Essaouira. Built in the 18th century, this port once fueled the city's economy, serving as a vital gateway between Africa, Europe, and the Americas.
Since we are in a fishing city, the seafood is extremely affordable. It's super cheap, and so I'm going to be looking for the best deals I can find today while looking for the most giant creatures of the deep. But there is one challenge. The challenge is shooting in Morocco in general. This place is not easy if you've come to take video. People just don't like the idea of having their image captured in any way. They hate it. I get the sense that people here feel like if you're taking a photo or a video, you're gonna be using that in some way to profit, and then they're losing out on something. And so, usually, if you want to film people here, you have to really pay up, or they might yell at you and scold you. Right now, I'm gonna freely walk around the market, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, nothing but good, solid interactions, because there's a lot of nice people here too.
The port comes to life with the tide as fishermen return. Their boats heavy with the early morning catch. These waters, teeming with life, offer an abundance of seafood like mackerel, tuna, and of course, the humble sardine.
Take a look, sardines.
The silver prize that keeps this port alive.
They have a massive amount of sardines on the boat below. He throws them up, and then they stack them up here. Now, these are like the fish middlemen, okay? They need somebody to go between the fisherman and the final seller, and that's what these guys do.
Sardines sell fast. They're cheap and gone before the salt even settles. But a few catches still linger, waiting for the right buyer. And today, I'm in the market for some fish.
So right now we're heading down a dock to meet a fisherman who's just come in from his catch. We're gonna see what he's got, and hopefully he's got a cool diversity of items, perhaps something that we can be cooking up later. But first we have to cross two boats. Let's go. And not just me, you too. Over to me. Thank you. All right, folks, meet the fisherman. Ashnus Midi. Aziz. Ashnus Midi. Abdurrahim. I'm gonna forget that in 10 seconds. Let's take a look at the catch of the day. These, I believe, may be whiting fish. This here is either a skate or a stingray. He holds the head like a bowling ball. I love it. Except for now, the stingray is blind.
Still alive.
You can see the underside. It skims the ocean floor and uses this big, disgusting mouth to scoop up food. Oh, this is a really good one.
Still alive.
Let me show you this. Nothing crazy. That's a tiny tuna. Right here, I'm told this is called a Saint-Pierre, but this is not the one that I like the most. Come take a look at this, guys. Oh, the ever slimy, the ever disgusting and creepy monkfish. I mean, look at those teeth. It has outer teeth and inner teeth. Can you imagine getting fitted for dentures?
Monk reference.
This type of fish in Japan is highly prized for its liver. It's like the foie gras of the sea. It's delicious. It tastes amazing. Oh. What are they doing with the monkfish here in Morocco? I don't know, but I'm dying to find out. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna undercut the competition. I'm buying this for myself. Eventually, I'm gonna bring this to a restaurant and we'll see if they're able to cook it up.
In Japan, a 6-pound monkfish could set you back $60 or more. Here, it's just $30. That's half the price. But before it makes its way to our upcoming restaurant, it needs a proper cleaning.
I am with my guy Abdesamad right here, fish cutting extraordinaire, and he is taking this monkfish to work. Seeing him just try to peel away the skin, it doesn't look less handsome. Oh yes, so satisfying, like peeling the sticker off a new iPhone screen. We're making our way towards the internal organs. That right there is what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Massive liver inside of the fish. I'm told he's gonna keep the liver, and from here he's gonna continue on to the rest of the meat so that we can take it to the restaurant to be cooked. Thank you, my guy. Shukran.
Aside from the monkfish, I've found something even more exciting.
All along this street, you're gonna find a lot of little market vendors that look like this. This is the owner back here, Abdul.
Abdul.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
They're putting every different type of seafood you can imagine, from oysters to shrimp to octopus, plus other different types of fish that we already saw on the boat. One thing that we did not see on the boat is this right here, an effing shark, an apex predator. I didn't know this, but it turns out everything from the ocean, at least in this country, halal. You can eat any of it. But let me level with you. There is something special he's been saving for me, and we're gonna go look at that right now. It was hard to get, and my gosh, am I excited. But here it is. Oh my freaking God. This, my friends, is a Moroccan blue lobster, and it is magnificent. Morocco, your lobster game is strong. This is something unreal. A beautiful beast, a giant creature. And what's really wild is the price. Right now, we're gonna weigh this thing and find out what it's actually worth. 4 kilograms, that is almost 9 pounds of lobster. So Abdil says the total price for this lobster is $150. That's about $16 per pound. I'm not gonna say this too loud. I can't believe how good of a deal that is if we were in the USA. Oh, hey Abdil, how you doing? He's gone. If we were in the USA, it'd probably be at least twice that price. It is a remarkable price considering the size of the lobster. I want to make sure nobody can hear that.
Before we see that lobster get cooked up, I'm heading to one of this port's food stalls with plenty of ready-to-eat seafood.
Is this fresh?
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh?
From today.
It's from today. Could I have an oyster, please?
Yeah, of course. If you have some water on side, you will be take fresh.
He's saying we're hoping there's some water inside. That's how we know it's fresh.
If no water, it's not fresh.
That's a lot of water. Hit it with some sweet lemon.
A little water because it's very salt.
Thank you, sir. All right, very cool. Still a lot of ocean water. I'm drowning over here. Briny, a little bit of citrus, and then just a nice, tender, slightly slimy oyster. It's gooey in all the right ways. It just took a couple of chews, and then it just slid right down my throat. So that is an oyster, but there's a few other seafood offerings here. This is the sea urchin. What we're looking for here is the roe. Here you go, my guy.
The water.
Oh, a lot of water.
We put it also some lemon.
Very nice. Thank you,
That's
sir. You can see
just
orangey
not good.
eggs, but there's other internal organs there.
There's just no way this is tasty.
That are bitter, you don't want to eat that.
No
it's
way.
Gonna be more bitter than my exes, which, I mean, look at me now. They've got to be bitter. I've got a cool internet food show. What do they have? Long-lasting marriages and kids? Ah, who wants that? That's a unique flavor. Okay, it's a little gritty. There's some sand in there. Wow, it's a little tangy, a little bit of a rubbery flavor to it, and then it's also rich because of the eggs. If you've never had a sea urchin, it is a unique flavor. Next, there is one more thing over here. Ah, yes, raw seafood basking in the sun. Mussels, anchovies, and shrimp. This is all raw.
Cooked with vinegar.
Oh, but it's not cooked with heat.
What?
It's like ceviche.
No.
What did you say?
This is all raw.
Cooked with vinegar.
Oh, but it's not cooked with heat. It's like ceviche.
No, like ceviche.
Hits it with some lemon. When I was in Peru, what happened is I ate the ceviche and it was very
Come
good. So I
on.
ate a lot of it. And then I lost several pounds after that. It really ran through my system. But, you know, it's a new day. It's a new scenario. It's a new ceviche sitting in the sun. I'm going to just get all these pieces combined. Let's give it a shot. Oh, come on. Very good. Olive oil?
Olive oil. From here, from Essaouira.
Olive oil from here, plus that citrus. And even the texture of the seafood is incredible. It's kind of slightly bouncy. It's a little bit more dense. This is dangerous. I like ceviche, but sometimes ceviche doesn't like me. So this is pretty good. I'm gonna eat 3 or 4 more of these, and then we're headed to the restaurant. Thank you so much.
With pleasure.
Well done here.
In the heart of the Medina stands a restaurant with a legacy of its own, where Mediterranean
Who's just letting dogs run alone?
stands a restaurant with a legacy of its own, where Mediterranean and Moroccan flavors join forces, steeped in history and tradition.
Put her there.
Nice to meet you.
Meet Marwan, chef and owner of Lord Verrk.
So far, I find Essaouira to be very charming. And in this old part of the city, you see all these very ancient structures and restaurants like this. This building we're in right now, how old is this?
Like 12 years.
All right. I thought he might say 1,200 years. What about the gate? How old is that?
400 years.
Do you see my point here? I thought you were going to say 4. I almost got scared. There's a lot of history in this city.
Essaouira's story dates back thousands of years, but it wasn't until the 18th century that it took the name we know today. With a long 1,800-mile Atlantic coastline that spans the entire country, seafood is important to Moroccan cuisine, shaping many of the iconic dishes you'll find here. Like sardines, stuffed with a flavorful sauce known as chermoula.
Chermoula is mean mix of many spices, garlic, parsley, olive oil, and tomatoes, and we mix it.
And even though Morocco is the world's biggest exporter of sardines, the seafood scene here is much more than these mighty silver fish.
We are famous in Essaouira with the tagine. We do the monkfish.
Wait, so monkfish is something you've cooked with before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Because we brought you a monkfish.
Really?
Yes. I'm very excited about this because in the different fish markets I go to around the world, I don't see the monkfish that often.
Turns out the monkfish is a delicacy here in this country.
This is what we need to do to drunken monk.
Especially in coastal cities like Casablanca and Essaouira.
That is the monkfish, but I've also brought you something very special, and that is this right here.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a lobster this
No,
big?
I cook only small, like 500 grams.
Yeah, I don't think most chefs want a lobster this big.
Yeah.
It's tough to work with. I mean, this is a thick shell.
Yeah.
What is your method for cooking this giant beast? It's a huge lobster. What are we doing?
A lobster like this, simply steamed and eaten plain, would be incredible. But I want to see what happens when Marwan works his Moroccan magic.
The chef has perfectly vivisected the lobster into 2 pieces, and then the claws. Take a look at this monster right here. Just the claw alone is like already 2 pounds. The way he's gonna prepare this, it is not by boiling or steaming. Let's see how he does it.
First, he prepares a rich seasoning blend: butter, grated garlic, parsley, pepper, and salt. He spreads this mixture generously over the lobster, leaving the claws
Oh, whatever.
untouched, as they'll be enjoyed later with just a squeeze of fresh lime. Now the whole lobster is sent to the oven.
Giling-giling, giling-giling, igiling nyo ng matunawang taba. Giling-giling, giling-giling, hayaan yung mata nila ay lumuwa. Giling-giling.